All right, how everybody doing? I'm G, the seeker of truth. This is Spiritual State. And yes, your spirit is at stake. Now, I want to put a disclaimer out for this chapter here. We're going into Genesis chapter 10. It is a whole lot of names in here. It's a whole lot of words. We're going to wrestle through a lot of them, majority of them, damn near all of them. But we're going to get through this chapter. Y'all bear with me. Y'all already know how I am with the pronunciation, with these words. Y'all know how I feel about it. If you got your Bible open to Genesis chapter 10, verse 1, you follow along with me. And when you get to these words, you pronounce them how you want to pronounce them. All right? So, without no further ado, let's get it. Now, these are generations of the sons of Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And unto them were sons born after the flood. The sons of Japheth, Gomer, and Magog, and Madai, and Javan, and Tubal, and Mesech, and Tyrus. And the sons of Gomer, Ashkenaz, and Raphat, and Togarmah. I think I heard that before. And the sons of Javan, Elisha, and Tarshish, Kittim, and Dudanim. For you, excuse me, man. Excuse me. Y'all, hey, y'all already had y'all. Boom, y'all already had your warning. By these were the isles of the Gentiles, divided in their lands, everyone after his tongue, after their families, in their nations. And the sons of Ham, Cush, and Mizraim, and Put, and Canaan. And the sons of Cush, Sheba, and Havilah, and Sabta, and Rahamah, and Sabtiacha. And the sons of Rahamah, Sheba, and Dedan. And Cush begat Nimrod. He began to be a mighty one in the earth. He was a mighty hunter before the Lord. Wherefore it is said, even as Nimrod, the mighty hunter before the Lord. And the beginning of his kingdom was Babel, and Erech, and Akkad, and Calneh, in the land of Shinar. Out of the land went forth Asher, and builded Navinah in the city of Rehoboth, and Calah, and racing between Navinah and Calah. Excuse me. The same is a great city. And Mizraim begat Ludim, and Anumim, and Lahabim, and Neptuim, and Pathrasim, and Casluhim, out of whom came Philistim, and Caphtorim, and Canaan begat Sidon, his firstborn, and Heath, and the Jebusites, and the Amorite, and the Girgashites, and the Hivites, and the Archites, and the Sinites, and the Arvadites, and the Zemarites, and the Hamatites. And afterwards were the families of the Canaanites spread abroad. And the border of the Canaanites were from Sidon as thou comest to Gera, and Gaza, as thou goest unto Sodom and Gomorrah, and Amad and Zeboim, even unto Lashai. These are the sons of Ham after their families, after their tongues, in their countries, and in their nations. Let me count something real quick. I'm trying to see something. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I might have miscounted somewhere, but I counted 10. Unto Shehem also the father of all the children. This is verse 21. Unto Shehem also the father of all the children of Eber, the brother of Japhet, the elder. Even to him were children born. The children of Shehem, Elam and Ashur and Arphaxad, and Lud and Aram, and the children of Aram, Uz and Hul and Gether and Mash, and Arphaxad, whatever. Arphaxad begat Salah, and Salah begat Eber. And unto Eber was born 2 sons. The name of one was Peleg, for in his days was the earth divided, and his brother's name was Joktan. And Joktan began Almodad, and Shalif, and Hazarmavit. Wait for to play with it. Hazarmaveth, and Jerah, and Hadoram, and Uzzah, and Dikla, and Obai, and Abimelech, and Shabi, and Ophir, and Havilah, and Jobab, and all these were the sons of Jotan. And their dwellings was from Mesha, as thou goest unto Sephar, mount of the east. These are the sons of Shehem, after their families, after their tongues, in their lands, after their nations. These are the families of the sons of Noah, after their generations and their nations. And by these were the nations divided in the earth after the flood. Now, I really do not see the purpose in chapter 10. I mean, like, I feel like just from a reader's perspective, like, all these names that they named, like all these people, all of them didn't have relevancy, right? Now we can take, and it's just my, like I say, this is just me. We can take the fact that these is Noah's sons, right? But out of all them names that I just named, the only one that really have any relevance would be Nimrod, because we talk about Nimrod, we speak about Nimrod, we know about Nimrod. Matter of fact, he had such a significance. That was the only person that, out of all them people that they just got done naming, that was the only person that they had to break down. They say, and Cush begat Nimrod, he began to be a mighty one in the earth. He was a mighty hunter before the Lord. Wherefore it is said, even as Nimrod, the mighty hunter before the Lord. That was only one. So in my opinion, we couldn't talk about the head son. We can get on to Nimrod. Let's talk about what Nimrod did. But see, it was a throw off. Why are we gonna talk about Nimrod? He being mighty hunter. If we gonna go into that much detail about Nimrod being a mighty hunter, even so much that the Lord said that he was a mighty hunter, then why we ain't gotta talk about the details of what made Nimrod a mighty warrior or a mighty hunter, or what is the backstory of Nimrod? All these other Rehoboth and Reeses and Khaleds and Miseries, and I'm not making fun because I know these are actual names. I just don't know how to pronounce them right. You know what I'm saying? But they have, outside of the Jusabites, the Amorites, the Girgashites, the Hivites, the Archites, and the Sinites, all them, the rest of that is just to throw you off. And by the time you get done with that chapter, you just glad you made it through. And you forget all about Nimrod. Because I'm glad I made it through. You know what I'm saying? But I already knew it was going to be rough. I'm just saying, it's crazy. For everybody who, excuse me, that's my take on chapter 10. I feel like we could have talked about Noah, Shehem, and Ham. Noah, Shehem, Ham, Japhet. We could have talked about these 3 sons. We could have been like they was, just like they did, they was multiplied and they was abundant, they grew out, had all these sons. And we can talk about Cush, because obviously Cush is important because through Cush come Nimrod. And we to get into Nimrod. But like I say, it's a throw off. It's a whole throw off, because understand this. If it was important enough for them to specify that Nimrod was a mighty hunter before the Lord, then we need to be figuring out about Nimrod. Not sitting here talking about Ashur and, man, come on. And then it's another book. What is that? Leviticus? Or is that Leviticus? No, I think it's like the Numbers. I think it's Numbers. But, hey, y'all might as well have, hey, we finna blow and laugh on this whole one, because, like, listen to me pronounce these words. Ah, yeah. But anyway, I'm G, the seeker of truth. This here is Spiritual State. That was Genesis chapter 10. For my mispronunciation, I do apologize. But like I always say, you go look it up for yourself and you pronounce it how you want to pronounce it. For anybody that took offense to me mispronouncing these words, I don't care. I told you I couldn't pronounce them right in the first place. If you took that much offense, then you ain't hear nothing to word nowhere, and you ain't come here to hear no words. You came here to find something to fight with. And at the buffet, baby, we getting eaten. We getting fat. We eating. We ain't let nobody take off our plate. You can't take off the plate. You ain't bring nothing to the buffet. You can't even get in. Anyway, y'all stay elevated.